got these drapes. I don't even get that. I'm like, honey, this is work.
Are you serious?
I can't put them in the basement.
No,
I mean,
man.
so I said, fine, I'll do it. I'll put them in the basement. I start taking them down, and I'm moving them one at a time.
Right.
And I'm just kind of waiting to see what she does. I want to see how she's going to react to it.
Yeah.
And she's like, can you put a tarp over them also?
Oh,
and
no
I just
way.
felt like, no, I'm not. Damn it, I'm not going to put a tarp over these things.
Dennis, that's your
Fine.
skull collection, man.
I know it's my skull collection. I worked hard to get these things, and
That's
I
your
worked hard
thing.
to
Love
clean
that.
them.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll put them in the basement. Let's put them in the basement. But no, why cover them? What is the point of covering them if you're going to display them? If I can't display them up top, I'll put them in the basement and display them. But then put a tarp? No fucking way.
Right on, man. Right
Absolutely
on.
not.
Of course, yeah.
Yesterday, this is the other thing that killed me. She's been on me for months, right, to do something about the ceiling because it is nasty. And I offered to cover it in my own blood, and she's like,
Oh, that's a good idea.
no. What, are you crazy?
Yeah, really.
I was like, no, it's a solution. Here's the problem. This is what I want to do.
Man. So it's
Let
not
me cover
just-
the ceiling in my blood, and let's just get this over with.
Yeah, so if it's not one thing, then it's the next thing, and everything's got to go her way. I got one at home just like it, man. Yeah. I got a kid now, and so
Well, that's a whole other set of bull. Sure.
right. So Kathy puts the co-sleeper right next to my preserved brain collection too, because I got the
Right.
same thing you. I got, I'm got collectibles at home,
Right, yeah.
and she wants me to move them because she thinks it's not hygienic. Because there's brains in a jar.
I can't even believe
with
you're allowed to
formaldehyde, and
keep
she
it.
doesn't want a baby sleeping right next to that because she thinks, it might be harmful. But they're all on a shelf, which I built.
Of course. And it's solid, and it's sturdy, and
and it's-
nothing's
yeah.
going to happen, but they don't want to hear it
Yeah.
because they're worried about
So
brains being spilled on the
so,
baby.
No, here's what I say. Move the co-sleeper to the other side of the bed. No, because one side of the bed gets more light.
Right.
And I'm like, well, that's why I put my brain collection there, because it gets more light.
Right.
So then so I'll move the bed. No, I need the bed, everything.
The thing that bugs me about that is that I don't understand how there's such a lack of appreciation for that backlight coming through the glass of the jars that the brains are in, and it just looks cool.
You've seen that.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
it when you were setting up. I was like, this is really
But I'm
cool.
not moving that because I built the whole unit.
Why move it? That's the point of putting it next to the window. And
Right.
I'm sure you've
Because
explained
it's
that to Kathy, but she
no, and
obviously
also
doesn't
move
get
the
it.
bed, but there's no, I